We are here.
Dun, dun, dun.
Can the people on YouTube see us?
Can they see us?
They can see.
They see us.
They see live stream.
They see us.
5 seconds, 6 seconds.
We
7
out
seconds.
here.
We are live here in the beautiful CLE. We are here today to talk about jiu-jitsu, my friend.
Are we?
No.
That was a quick no. That was no.
No. We're just here.
We did do some jujitsu today.
We did do some jiu-jitsu.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
I enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
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 It was good to get right back into training. Like normally, I don't train on Sundays. Not because I'm like religious or something.
Mm.
It's not like I don't train on Sundays. But it's the way my schedule is set up right now. And since there's no lifting class on Sundays,
Right.
I made it a day. Oh, I'll just take a day completely off.
Yeah, that's fair.
It sounds fair, but it's not the right thing to do. No days off.
Okay.
I don't have time.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's up to you. You live your life.
If I want to get back to a level where I'm truly competitive, I have to do more. Now, if I just want to stay in shape and have fun and do jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
then take a fucking day off.
Yeah, but that's not what you want to do.
That's not really what I want to do right now. So no more fucking days off.
That's
You know?
understandable.
Like, when I say, like, I don't take days off in social media, what I'm saying is I don't miss classes. Like, I don't make excuses for, like, oh, I'm tired today, I'm not going. But Sundays have been days off, like, for real. Just, like, that's the day I'm not working.
Yeah.
But this morning, I woke up, opened the academy up at 10 a.m., answered a few questions, and did a bunch of rounds. The Iron Man style of doing rounds where, like, you stay in and then a fresh guy comes in and then, you know.
Yeah. Is this gonna be the norm now?
What do you mean?
It's 10 a.m. Sunday. Gonna be the normal.
I mean, it's an open time for everyone. Like, there's no one that works in that space that works on Sunday.
Right.
So it's not like I can't make that a thing.
Yeah.
But
TBD.
yeah. I think yes. And I think the way that it was done will be the way it is done.
Yeah.
So it's not entirely an open mat
Yeah.
because there's a clock.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you can't just be like, all right, guy, now show me the
But
move that
Sunday
you
will
tapped
be
me with."
training.
Yeah.
Sunday will be training.
Yeah.
And, like, we can take, if something really spectacular happens,
Mm-hmm.
right, we can make a note of that and show that at the end.
Yeah.
But it'll open with a Q&A.
Mm-hmm.
Look, we're making this up right fucking now.
There we go.
Sunday class at Love and Chokes is at 10 a.m.
There you go. It's been done.
It will open with a Q&A. It will be followed by rounds. Maybe some positional shit too. But it's about rolling. There's no like, here's what I'm teaching today, but I'm going to do question and answer. And then if something spectacular happens or there's another question at the end, we'll do another Q&A at the end.
Right.
And that'll be it.
Yeah.
That's Sunday.
Sunday.
Come to church on Sunday.
Is it a 90-minute class, hour class? What's the plan?
I don't know.
What's the plan, Stan?
I don't know.
What's the plan, Stan? Okay.
I mean, we trained for about an hour today.
You did.
And I could have gone more.
Yes.
So
You could have.
stop. I'm serious. So I'm not the person in the best shape though. Like there's people in better shape than me. So they could easily go more than an hour.
Yeah.
So an hour seems short. 90 minutes seems short.
90 minutes seems short, so you want to do like a 2-hour?
It'll be a 2-hour block of time.
2-hour sesh.
It'll be from until noon.
Yeah.
And then you know how life is. Like if we're still there
Yeah.
and it's like 12:30, if it's 1 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock.
It's basically back to the old school almost. Like, well, almost old school, but not really because you used to teach at 10s. It was never really rounds on 10s.
Oh yeah.
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 So bam.
Sublime.
We're 7 days a week again.
Yes.
Just like that.
He just said it.
7 days a week.
Put it in stone.
Fuck a day off.
And with that, the music must begin. Or not.
101 motherfucking times we've been here, baby. I said it on Facebook Live. We are now at a level where there are as many podcasts as there are Dalmatians. Fucking think about that crazy shit. For no reason.
No reason at all.
I'm like, Cruella DeVille in this bitch.
So, Peter, come get us. We don't got those animals.
Fuck PETA. Bring on PETA.
Give me that bread.
Bring on PETA.
Give me the bread.
The same motherfuckers from PETA wear pussy hats and shit. They like, those are the same cliques. I'm not scared of those motherfuckers.
So if I'm a dickhead, does it mean I can fuck you?
What?
That's what I'm saying. If they wear
If you're a pussy hat?
If they wear pussy hats, does it mean if I'm a dickhead, can I fuck?
No, that's not how it works.
Oh.
It's kind of the opposite.
Damn. Fuck, man. That's the way it makes sense to me.
Young Anthony behind the fucking switches.
Yes.
Mini version.
Here.
He got the daddy board sitting
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah.
This is the baby board.
Yes.
But I think he just didn't feel like changing them out before the show.
Yeah.
And he can always do it afterwards.
I will.
And now, for the 101st time,
Yes.
like the airborne,
Yes. Come dropping in.
we come to drop the fucking podcast on your dome.
Boots to the ground, just boosh.
We got boots on the ground inside your fucking eardrums, bitches.
Yeah. Sometimes we don't even pull the parachute. We just break our shins and keep going.
I got bad knees
Yeah.
from dropping inside your brain.
I got bad timing.
No, your timing was good today.
I'm just talking
until
about
I
in general.
figured out your shit.
I said, hey, man.
And then I was like, I'm shutting that down.
I was still asleep.
That pass shut down.
Hey, man. Let's gotta add some new things to it.
We're not letting that go down no more.
Yeah.
But no,
Boom,
we'll fix it.
boom.
I'll show you what I did, and then
Okay.
you can fast forward again. What the fuck do I care?
I don't know. That's
I'm not trying to win.
I know you're not trying to win, but it's just you're showing me looks.
I'm trying to get good.
Anyways.
Trying to get good. Trying to get fit out here.
Yes. Any hoodles.
Any hoodles?
Any hoodles. Any
How dare you say hoodles?
Hoodles because we talked about poodles and Dalmatians, so there you go. So
That's how it worked. So
that's
what's
all-
up?
Not much. Just I'm awake. I might be getting a cold.
No.
Yeah, that's what happens when you hang out with sick people.
Who is sick?
India or pilot.
Oh.
I guess you can call it pilots. Okay. Workers.
Yeah.
Nobody in work can do shit about it anymore. Fuck you guys. Different departments. Fuck you. So it's all good now. It's all good now. So, but yeah, that happened. And then we missed out on great fights last night. Apparently.
Well, we did not miss out on shit. We did not do a gentleman's fight party.
Yes, we missed out on
So
that.
that means
We missed out on the opportunity.
the audience missed out on some shit.
I think we did too. We missed out on just shenanigans. We always just get silly. with those things.
Get a little loose.
Yeah, a little bit, but
Let's get a little loose right now.
all right. Well, we can let it loose right now. We can give you guys the reenactment of the fight. What the
What's this?
Highlights.
Oh, you're gonna show me the highlights and let me pop for shit?
So I just basically found whatever was not ripped off of Reddit.
Now
yet.
this fight I did not actually see, but I know about the outcome.
I
I don't know what happened exactly.
I have no idea. These are just all. Let's see if I can get some little bit of volume.
Watching
So-
Big Nog right now
verse-
throwing knucks.
With Sam Alvey, Smiling Sam just throwing.
He throws awkward, like he.
It's just old. Like it hurts.
No. I mean like Sam Alvey.
No, the way.
Nog's throwing like an old school
He's
jujitsu
just-
guy throws punches. Like
He's running him down though.
yeah.
He said, "Where you
He
going?
coming in there.
Stop smiling at me, dog. I'm coming for
Oh,
you."
he got folded up.
Boop, boop,
He got
boop,
straight
boop,
folded.
boop. He
When
said,
that
"Oh."
knee collapses, that's always a scary moment,
Yeah.
you know? When someone's knee collapses to the inside and their foot is like toes out, you know?
Yeah,
It's like they're heel hooking themselves essentially.
I did that to myself.
But look at just like Sam Alvey's movements are just so awkward and
just backpedaling. With
no, it's not that. It's literally everything he does. Like just the way he moves.
Yeah, kind of.
It's unathletic.
It's like I'm just here to do this, dude. Like I'm just here.
It's like the anti-athlete.
Yeah, I've done that shit to myself before. That sucks.
Yeah, the way his leg folded like that.
Oh yeah. Like nobody taught me about base and jiu-jitsu when I first started off like that.
Mm.
And I got pushed over, and I bruised my. Luckily, I just bruised my cartilage in my knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous position.
Yeah.
Is this the only knockout on this? They're just gonna show this over and over again.
I keep. Sorry, my bad.
Are you trying to kill me right now?
The next
You're
one.
just gonna show me.
Just wanted to see if you pick up on it. So yep.
Like
I think this is. Sanders
I'm not that
versus
high, bro.
Santos versus Andres. I don't know what this is.
No, not versus Andres.
Oliveira versus
You
Gigagos.
just said Andres randomly.
Yeah, that's what. Andres.
It's Oliveira.
Oliveira. So here you go. Here's this one. I don't know. I just put
Oh,
basically.
you're looking at the bottom there.
Yeah.
That's the name of the UFC event.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
Santos and Anders.
Anders. There you go.
Andres.
Andres. That's right. Hey man, it's all the same to me.
Just wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking. Dude.
I
tries
mean,
to-
Andres could do MMA if he wanted to, but this is Charles Oliveira
Yeah.
looking for the submish. Now,
Submish.
do you know the significance of the submish?
Because isn't he like the top guy ever to like submit people?
This rear naked choke victory makes Charles Oliveira the record holder for most submissions in UFC history, surpassing Royce Gracie.
That's crazy.
Which I think it's a bigger accomplishment than even that says it. Like, I don't think that really illustrates it. Like, okay, here's what I'm saying. I'm not being clear.
Okay.
Royce's accomplishment is an accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
It truly is. But he did it in a tournament format,
Right.
right?
So it's
Where
more.
he was going to have multiple fights in that night, and nobody knew what the fuck he was doing at the time.
Yeah.
Charles Oliveira is fighting people, some of whom are jiu-jitsu black belts.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And submitting those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So he submitted as many real killers
Mm-hmm.
as Royce submitted human beings.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Like, it's fucking serious shit.
It is. It's like, yeah, because basically it's like I have all these people to pick
Because
from.
think about how long that record has stood.
Yeah. From like the
That record
beginning.
should be destroyed already. If you really think about it, if you really just
Yeah.
like there have been 228 UFCs.
And we're just talking about pay-per-views.
Correct.
Yeah.
Not even the fight nights like this one.
Yeah.
So you've had nearly 300 events, let's say,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody has touched that record
Nope.
until now.
Like I want to see what the top. Who was? I guess who was number like before.
Like that
Oliveira.
should be mind blowing to people.
Submission. Most submissions in UFC. Let's see.
Charles Oliveira.
Most bouts, most title fights, most wins, most finishes, fastest finish, latest finished, latest submissions, most submissions. There you go. So
Show it to me.
Nate Diaz is
Nate Diaz at 9.
Nate Diaz and Damian Meyer are right there.
Frank Mir at 8.
Yeah.
Ken Flo, Joe Lozon, Cole Miller, and Jim Miller.
Who's calling me? Get out my headphones.
All have 7,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now think about how fucking long the UFC has been happening. Think about how many UFCs those guys have been in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's fucking crazy that it took this long for someone to get it, and he's 3 ahead of the next guy,
Yeah.
the next active fighters who have a shot at ever touching it.
Well, I guess I was gonna say Nate Diaz is not really active. But I guess he does have a fight signed up. So yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like it's kind of
Frank
crazy.
Mir's never going to fight in the UFC again. Kenny
Nope.
Florian's never going to fight in the UFC again.
Joe Lozon's almost done.
Cole Miller, Jim Miller,
Yeah.
Joe Lozon are on their way out.
Yeah.
So there's no fucking possible way that those guys are going to get anywhere close to that record.
No. So that's that.
It's crazy, man.
John Jones. Come on, John. When he comes back, he's just gonna beat everybody and just submit them all because he's been working on his jiu-jitsu.
I mean, like, really fucking think about it. Like
it's kind of
it's
crazy.
so hard to do.
It's kind of crazy.
12 fights in the UFC by submission. Not like 12 submissions on your record.
No, it's like
Not when you were in like a fucking barn fighting some dude who sucked. Do you see what I'm saying?
I get what you're
You
saying.
don't get to count that one.
No.
You only get to count the ones where they were fucking killers.
Yeah, the best of the best in the
It's
world.
fucking nuts.
In the world.
Shout out to Charles Oliveira.
In the world. And then the main event.
The main event
This dude just
was very, very violent towards the end. And the dude, Eric Anders, straight up collapses at the end of I think it was the 4th.
Yeah.
And his corner picks him up. They're like, all right, let's go back over there, man. We know you're tired. And then he collapses after a few steps. Not even a few steps. First he collapses right away
Yeah.
into that like omoplata leg position.
Yeah.
And then he collapses
Jesus.
again into the center of the ring, and Mark Goddard walks in and calls the fight. But you look at the amount of damage he took
Yeah.
while he was looking for the single and double legs.
Yeah.
It was an ill-advised amount of damage.
You should have just backed off and just
I mean, I don't know if he's out. I don't know if he's tired. I mean, there's also the possibility that he's dramatic.
Yeah.
There's a possibility of that.
but
So I think it's a small chance.
yeah.
I think that's like a 2% chance. I don't see why he would do that right now.
Yeah.
So when he slumps over here, play that, keep playing it. When he slumps over, see, he sits right up and he kind of leans on the referee, and there's that moment where he makes a face, and I feel like that face is kind of a tell. Like, it was like his face gave up.
The omoplata position.
Like, I don't know, man. I'm glad they stopped it.
Yeah, because the dude's getting a beating. A beating. Yeah.
See, like right there when he falls forward,
It's
though.
like, fuck. I'm so
See, when he falls forward, that looked like he was hurt.
Yeah.
Then when he falls backward, it looks like he gave up.
It's like,
Does
fuck.
that make sense?
Yeah, it's
like,
like,
I'm not trying to talk shit on Eric Anders. I'm just trying to look at it and try to evaluate what's happening inside of his mind by looking at his body and his face.
It looked like a man that said, fuck, like, I am exhausted. This dude
It looks like a decision.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he goes forward here. That looks like he's hurt. Right
Yeah.
there, he looks hurt.
Yeah, that part.
Then he sits up and he goes, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And he just falls back. And it's like, It's like maybe you're in your feelings a little bit too. I'm not saying you're not hurt.
I definitely think those elbows, like, probably fucked up his balance right there.
See, but look at the way he collapses at the end.
The end is like, I'm done.
1, 2,
I'm done. Just leave me alone. Yeah, no, it's not cool, man.
Yeah. That was violent.
That was very.
And there's a lot of shots too where his head is in between the legs
Mhm.
and he's just eating these shots, and like Mark Goddard, the referee, was like, watch the back of the head. And so then he starts punching up underneath the position
Yeah.
to hit him in the face again. And I mean, he took a lot of shots trying to take this dude down. He took a lot of shots.
Yeah.
And so maybe that's all it is.
Yeah.
Maybe he just took too many shots and was hurt.
Got a beating. I'm beating.
But there seemed to be some decision involved there.
Yeah. Let's see. What is this? Ooh, more stuff. More stuff. Going
More
on.
stuff.
I know. I didn't want to pause this one. The
No, who is this? Sakai and Chase Sherman.
Mm.
Right. Yeah, that's business right there.
that's all. Is
That's business. Those
is-
elbows to the body, I really believe in.
he's gonna.
Oh, those are good shots.
He's gonna pound him out. Is he gonna get the choke, or is he just gonna pound him out? It's over.
See, that's good, clean. See, like, this is the kind of stuff I talk about. This is the most dangerous position.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're in side control
Mm-hmm.
and you can keep this guy's arms controlled
And leave it open.
without using your arms. So now you have a free arm to hit him with hard, with shots that matter. Then you take this position where he can't harm you. Right?
Yeah.
You see how his hands are trapped right there?
Yeah.
Now he has to go through the process of getting his hands out. Then you transition, you control the hip, and you bludgeon him.
Yeah.
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 That's some good ground and pound shit. That's some good shit.
Good job, Sakai.
Good job, sir.
All right.
That's how you finish with really simple stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Mm. That's not holding legs like chicken.
Like holding legs like chicken. What's that from?
I'm kind of making fun of Khabib because of what Conor said.
Oh.
Conor was all like, you hold on to the legs and you what kind of way of fighting is that? Like some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Play it. What did he say?
Let's see. Let's find this up real quick.
He's trying to explain to him like his style of fighting. He's like, let's wrestle.
Let's see. Khabib.
Let's wrestle October 6th.
Conor-
October 6th, let's wrestle.
Conor McGregor highlights. I'm sure that's probably one of the highlights.
It's not going to be in there.
That was not.
No, it wasn't the best part.
Okay. Let's go find.
I mean, how long is the highlight video?
4 minutes.
It might be.
Yeah. Skip.
But he said so many crazy things. Have we talked about this?
We have not. Well, kind of, sort of, a little bit.
So the Conor presser, are we allowed to play that?
No, we're not allowed to play it like for them. No. Let's
No, the audio.
We can. No, I don't think the audio. They can't hear the audio.
Okay. So I thought it was the best press conference of all time.
Did you?
Yeah, man. So the motherfucker comes out and is like, products.
Yeah.
I have products. Do you realize how separate that makes him?
Yeah.
That's not like, here's a motherfucker's, oh God. Here's why people don't, People don't wrap their head around why he's so truly fucking special.
Yeah.
Most athletes, especially combat athletes, love to tell you about their sponsorship deal.
Yeah.
You understand where I'm going?
Yeah.
So they come out and they're like, ASIC, Nike,
Mm-hmm.
Adidas, major brands fuck with me. Well, that's cute. I make products.
Yeah.
That's a different animal. I make products. I'm not endorsing some whiskey.
Endorsing my whiskey.
I make whiskey now.
Yeah.
Here it is. And not only here it is, it's on this table with the UFC shit.
Yeah.
And Dana hasn't taken it off the table yet.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, it means that. Well, he's also getting it on the mat too.
Whoa. We haven't gotten there in the press conference
Yeah,
yet.
that's true.
So that information wasn't out yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, gotcha. But did
Here's what we know.
Yeah.
We know that Conor has a whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
We know that Conor put that whiskey on the fucking table.
Yeah.
And that Dana wasn't like, hey, get that off the table.
Yeah.
Because there's money on the line.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that pay money. There's AutoZone behind them.
T-Mobile.
There's people that pay money to have their name in that space.
Right.
And to just do it for free would diminish from their shit. Like, that's why they're strict about shit. When people are like, oh, I can't believe they won't let you do it if it's not Reebok. And dude, Reebok invested a bunch of money. You got to do what the investment, what those fucking agreements were based on. You can't just go back on it because like, oh yeah, we like this guy and his shit's kind of cool looking today.
Mm-hmm.
So it's on the table. So right away, I'm like, no fucking way. He got that shit in? I wonder.
Yeah.
But he pulled it out no matter what.
Yeah. Probably would have pulled it out no matter what.
I think he would have.
Yeah.
I think the little tiny bottle would have come out no matter what.
Yeah. It was like.
But that was the first thing I noticed was that like, oh shit, he put his fucking bottle on the table
Yeah.
like a fucking G. And he kept coming back to it.
Yeah.
Like, they were talking about whatever.
Put up a 12.
Like, some guy asked him about something, and he just, like, he just, like, ignores it. And he's like, proper 12. And then he, like, gave a full fucking pitch. He gave a full pitch. He wasn't like, oh, yeah, get my shit.
Yeah.
He was like, we're coming for the whole game. It's in the same price point as Jameson. Like, he called his shot.
Yeah.
So he told you, like, oh, if you're drinking this, the next thing you're going to do is buy this.
Yeah.
And just see. That was really smart. That was really, really clever. It's like letting you know that, like, this isn't at a price point where you're not going to be able to afford it.
It's
This is something
for the
that
people.
you can go and get.
Yeah.
That is associated with my name. And the only reason you're going to get it is because it's associated with my name. That is fucking deep.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
That's deep.
It's pretty good. It's a good way to make some money.
Play a little more.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, so boom. Stop right there.
Okay.
So another thing that he did there was a lot of these guys will talk about how they're going to compete
Yeah.
or how it's going to be a war.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't really say that they're going to fuck the other guy up. They don't really say that. And he made a point to say that, like, he's coming back because he loves the sport, but he's going to put a bad, bad beating. A bad, bad beating on this guy. And he makes the point of calling him a rat.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's the significance of using the term rat?
A rat usually means traitor.
Some kind of traitor or
Yeah.
snitch, right?
Right.
So that's talking about your relationships,
Yeah.
right? So it's insinuating that there's something treacherous about the relationships that you have. Like, your relationships in the world revolve around rats.
It's kind of like what he did with TJ.
TJ?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Snake, calling him a snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you got a little snake over there.
Yeah.
And that upset those dudes.
Mm-hmm.
That team is a different team now
Yeah, because of that.
because of those words said then.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see where I'm going?
Yeah. So he's gonna try to.
So fast forward to the end of their interaction when
Mhm.
they're standing out there and Ali El Aziz, or whatever the fuck you say his name, starts blah, 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 blahing at Connor, and Connor calls him a terrorist rat.
Yeah. Another person. So basically saying that like everybody that he's with is a rat.
But it's true.
Yeah.
Like, that's true,
Yeah.
technically.
Right.
Like, he snitched on a terrorist organization that he had some kind of affiliation with
Yeah.
at some point in his life.
Yeah. So he could get. Yeah. That's
Okay?
does his research.
All right?
Hooked on phonics for sure.
And then he mentioned that he has a son
Yeah.
that he doesn't see or pay money for. Right?
Yeah.
So then they talk about how there's a guy, a Russian oligarch, who used to put money, Magnum Madoff,
Mm-hmm.
into Eagles MMA.
Yeah.
And that dude's in prison.
Yes.
And so
Wait,
that
hold on, one question. It was Eagle MMA like a Russian thing, or is it in America?
it's in Russia.
Oh, okay. Okay, just making sure.
So then he talks about his dad
Mm-hmm.
and like, but all these things that he's linking, there's like, people go to jail
Yeah.
and then people start betraying other people, and you're pointing out that like one of your main dudes is known to betray,
Yeah.
is a known rat, right? And he calls you a rat too. Like, it insinuates that you had something to do with that guy going to prison,
Yeah.
and he insinuates that if he doesn't show up to the fight, that he could be killed in his homeland.
Yeah.
Like, he insinuates that that's what's on the line.
Mm.
That you're a rat, that you can hang out with terrorist rats, and that like one of your fucking terrorist rat buddies is now in prison with Vladimir Putin put him there. And I was just chilling with Vladimir the other day, by the way. Here's that picture again. Let's talk about that again. Like, like, nobody has talked shit on that level ever.
No.
And people talk about Muhammad Ali, and Muhammad Ali was brilliant. But everybody has their time and their place.
Yeah.
He was doing something on a level that was higher than the level of the guy before him. He stood on the shoulders of Gorgeous George. He was relevant in a different time. A time that was very tumultuous for blacks in America. And to be who he was and to be how he was makes him especially relevant. Respect. But the job of talking and drawing money to fights, nobody's ever done it better than Conor McGregor.
Nope.
And it's by a large margin.
Yeah.
By a large margin. Like, Gorgeous George did it at a level. Muhammad Ali raised that level.
Then you have Chael
And
Sonnen.
I don't think Chael Sonnen raised the level. Chael Sonnen reminded us of the lesson.
Mm.
He didn't do it as well as Muhammad Ali. He didn't truly stand on his shoulders and do something better. He was like, oh yeah, in the past there's this dude, and he did it like this.
Yeah.
How come no one in my game's doing it like that? Fuck this. I don't have to be the best.
Yeah.
I've got to do my job.
You just gotta talk your way into title
I've got to
shots.
do my job. That's what fighters don't understand this. Like, MMA fighters, they bust their asses. They get concussions. And they just go out there and they, I work really hard. My opponent's very skilled. We're going to get out there and we're going to bang.
No, I mean, yes, yeah, I guess so.
They don't do their fucking job. Your job
It's the self fights.
is to draw money. like when these fights weren't real,
Yeah.
they knew their job.
Mm-hmm.
You make the fight real and people forget the job.
It's all about the martial arts, dude. Just the respect, the
No.
the culture.
No.
As some people would say.
No. Are you a draw? Are you a draw? Does anyone care? Does anyone care?
You gotta do some wild shit.
Maybe.
Or just say some wild
Maybe.
shit.
That's just one path.
Yeah.
Connor has found one path. But the job is the same. Make them care. If they care, you will get paid. You don't got to go to death row. If you come to death row, you will get paid. You don't got to go to death row. You just got to figure out what is your gimmick. What's your gimmick? And then don't be shy about it.
For some people, it has to be big. You have to be big and black, like the Francis Ngannous and the Anthony Johnsons of the world. You just be big, black, and hit hard. That sells pay-per-views.
Lightweight.
Kinda
Not
does.
really.
I mean, like, they just didn't do it right. They gotta have, like, they had, like, what's his face? Francis Ngannou, like Drago, just talking in French the whole time.
How many people inside Walmart right now? If there's 100 people inside Walmart right now, how many of those people know who Francis Ngannou is?
None.
How many know who Connor is?
Say, like, half, if not.
I would say less than that.
You say less than half?
Much less.
Okay.
But I would say 15. I would say 15 of those people know who Connor is. That's just random people.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like Ngannou didn't do his fucking job.
All right.
What does he sound like? Thank you. Don't worry, I'll wait.
He's a very quiet black
Not
man.
never. You don't know what this nigga sounds
He's
like.
a very quiet black man. Oh,
You
yeah.
don't know what this motherfucker sounds
He needs
like.
to be aggressive, loud. I told you, he needs to be aggressive. He's like, oh yeah, thank you.
I can't hear his voice in my head.
I can hear his voice in my head. He's just like a very quiet Cameroonian.
I can't hear shit. Rumble's voice. What does Rumble sound like?
Sounds very similar too, actually.
I don't hear shit. And I've met him. I don't hear a goddamn thing. They're not famous. They didn't do their job. They didn't do their fucking job. They just showed up and fought their asses off. That's only a part of your job.
Yeah.
The other parts are prepare and sell.
All right. So then I got a question for you. Then let's improve upon them. Let's do it right now. You can be for Anthony Johnson. I'll be Francis Ngannou.
What do you mean?
Like we don't have the attributes and the skill set, but let's
You mean
just
like
let's be their mouthpiece. Let's be their mouthpiece for a second.
No,
Why not?
I'm not their manager.
Well, we don't have to be.
I'm not
We're
trying to help them.
We're not. No,
I'm trying to get strong enough to help me.
First of all, both of them are either out, so they're not doing shit. So Johnson's just lifting weights and getting angry, and Francis is out here scared of his own shadow. So let's not worry about that.
That was the worst fight in UFC history.
So that's what I'm saying. We can be their mouthpiece because nothing's gonna change. So I'll be like, Francis Ngannou, I come here from Africa. I come here to take over America. I smash. This is not coming to America anymore with the goofy hats. I'm here to take over. Reparations are in due time. Fuck this white guy. And come in and just start smashing dudes. And snatch your woman up, speak sweet French to her, and fuck her.
No, that's actually the end was kind of funny. The end was funny. I'm gonna snatch him. I'm gonna fuck this guy up. I'm gonna snatch his woman. Like if he said I'm gonna snatch his woman in 2018,
Yeah.
that would be so fucking crazy.
And then like Anthony Johnson was like, man, dude, I got a big dick and big
Like-
hands. I can punch hard and fuck right. So what you want to do about that? Like, so what do you want? Like, what else do you need me to say? Like you see these muscles right
I
here.
punch hard and I fuck right. See, like, all right, if Anthony Johnson said that, he would be famous. You say that,
No.
and I don't think Anthony Merville gets to
No,
be
I
famous.
can't say, but I'm not a big hulking black man. If I was 6'6", 280, which is like these giant fucking watermelon grabber hands.
Oh, no!
And I don't even mean it wasn't even meant to be racist, but like.
You're like, look, we like watermelon.
Yeah, it's just that was like I didn't want to say basketball. It was too much. It was like too much of an already used thing. So I wanted to say like water. And like it's like yeah, like if I look like that dude and I just had like
I didn't want to say one racist shape. I wanted to say another racist shape. You know, blacks in their basketballs. Well, no, that's racist. Don't say that. You know, we're big as a watermelon. His watermelon grabber, his spear chucker.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if I was that dude and I like just knock dudes out. I'm like, dude, I don't know, man. That dude might be dead if I fight him. Like, he might need to go get a warrant for my arrest. After I hit that dude, he might be fucked up.
Like I talked to my attorney. He assured me that I'm allowed to actually hit you as hard as I can.
Yeah, man. They told me.
And they can't take me to prison. Did you know that?
Did you know that? Like, there's a video,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a video of me online.
So you see all my knockouts? I was literally holding back. I'll see you then.
Exactly. Like we could.
Be like, did you know that? I didn't know that. I thought if I killed you, I would. Do you know that? Did you know that? No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So you know all my knockouts.
Right. Exactly. That's my point. Is like just saying some shit like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Or anybody. Like, I think we could be a mouthpiece for a lot of people that like just were like famous or
just
are
write
famous.
promos for people.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that should be a thing. Like you know what? It's like how to boost your career 101. Come to us. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna tell you some.
We can't tell them anything.
We can tell them a lot more than what they're doing. Like all we gotta do is just coach you through it and make it sound believable. What'd you do as a kid? I bet you fucked up some kids, Chris Weidman. You better talk like that. Like, you know, like back in the day with the fucking tee on, with my boys out on the beach, just stunting on people on the shoreway. Like, bitch, get out of my way. I'll fucking wrestle your ass to the ground.
I'm just stunting on people on the shore.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, back in the day with the Gate 8, I came out there to get man. See, like, or like,
oh my god.
Like Frankie Edgar, I'm like, nah, just stay what you're doing, dude. Just keep doing what you're doing. Like, there's no way we can make you.
Oh, that was a clean one. I know it.
We can't make Frankie Edgar better than what he is right now.
What do you mean?
Like, there's no. I couldn't think of any like good like writing for him. Like, cause it's just some guys you just can't. He's just that guy. Like, you just like, I come out here.
Frankie's the man, though.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, but like you couldn't like promote him as being like this guy is larger than life. Like he's just one of those guys that like you just have to make him like a hardworking dude. Like, you know, like I'm like a family man. I do wrestling with my kids. Like there's too many family men. There needs to be less family men and more like variety of people in the sport.
People need to know that they're really pro wrestlers.
Yeah.
And since they're pro wrestlers who only wrestle every now and then and get really, really hurt out there, they should be selling a lot harder.
Yeah.
People can wrestle for like 50 years if they play their cards right. Like, damn near.
Yeah.
You cannot fight for more than 50 years. Like, I mean, for more than
10, 15.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you could push it to that edge, but it's more like a porn star career.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You out of here in 3 years. There's a very good chance you out of here. And if you make it to 10 years and you're at the top level, you have about a 3-year span to be there. So it's like, you better make your money, kid. And you better save it. Like, and find ways to make more of it. Like proper 12.
Yeah, proper 12. Now all I'm thinking about is writing promos for everybody now. Like Vitor, I'd be like, you're lucky I'm not on the juice, dog, because I'd be kicking the fuck out of your face. They had to take me off that shit so I could be equal to you bitches. Otherwise, let's put that shit up. Boop, boop, bang. Like, what's up? What you gonna do? You gonna stop the Terminator, dude, the Brazilian Terminator? I'd be kicking the shit out of you. And then check out my wife. Look at that ass. Look at them jeans.
Is she crazy?
I don't know. Would you say that shit?
You imagine she is, though,
yeah,
right?
imagine she is. Like, yeah,
she
man.
bad.
Yeah, she's bad. But like, you guys,
Vitor been famous in Brazil for a long time. She got to be bad. Show me Vitor's wife.
Let's see. Like Khabib would be like, yeah, we rigged these elections and now I'm gonna rig this fight.
Oh my God.
Let's see, Vitor.
You want to know what's number one bullshit?
Yeah.
Your friend, he eats slip.
Yeah, like if he just
and you don't ask me nothing. You don't send me message. Your brother eats slip.
There you go.
She's a lovely lady.
She looks like a lovely lady.
But she's not like
God
I can't
damn.
believe this is happening. Beautiful.
God
She's
damn.
very beautiful.
Yeah, she's very pretty.
But
like
your friend, he eats slip.
Yeah.
You know this.
Yeah.
He eats slip. Your whole team eats slip.
Yeah. Like if he said that shit right, like if he could do this way better, like yeah, Like, you needed 40 people to beat us. I need 3 people. 2, me, my brother, and my dad, and we would fuck you up. Like, he just said that shit to Connor, like, oh, if you get off the bus, you'd be fucking lucky we didn't, 'cause we just need 3 people. We'd be tossing you on your fucking heads. Oh, you'd be concussed, confused. You'd be thinking you're back in Ireland.
They do that shit in Russia, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they just need, like...
They do that 5-on-5 MMA shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they would just take, like...
You know how awesome that would be? If it was like, all right, so this fight happened,
They do,
right?
no, they do that in the Naval Academy.
Do they?
Yeah, they do that. Like, they'll do like 5-on-5 grappling, but it's like once that person's done, well, what, like the rest of they'll gang up on that other guy, and so they're like, I'm like, damn, dog, that's some violent shit.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm about that.
yeah,
But yeah, I want to see that.
yeah.
I want to see like Connor, Artem, Owen Roddy was there, so that means he's down at least to be a hooligan.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna throw Kavanaugh in there.
Yeah, no, I'm cool. I don't want to see just
Gunny, put Gunnar Nelson in there.
Khabib's gonna pick up Gunnar Nelson and cannonball him into everybody else in that team.
Really?
Yeah, like Gunnar Nelson's grappling is great, but then like you're talking about like a country that has like the most world champions ever, and they have the smallest population
Stop being
ever.
impressed by everybody's stats. Like, I don't give a fuck what your country has done.
Yeah, man. But guess what? One of them world champions could be right there. See that guy right there? He could be a world champ. He's like, Jordan Burroughs, your wrestling's unimpressive.
Shit. Fuck out of here.
He said you need a world wrestling coach. That's what he told Jordan Burroughs.
You need a wrestling coach.
You need your own world wrestling coach, dude. He said, because your shit's looking kind of loose, kind of weak. Like, see, but like I think we could write. Like, I'm ready to write storylines for everybody now. Like, I'm ready to go. Like, give me like top
like
10
fan fiction.
Like, give me top 10 in anybody. Demetrius Johnson can't do it. I'm sorry. Henry Cejudo, I fucking fought for this country in the Olympics. God damn it. I fucking went out there for the country. What did you fucking do? Sit at home, play video games all day on Twitch?
I want to train with him.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I just want to see what an Olympic athlete looks like.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, what do you feel like?
And one
dude?
that's like about my size.
It's like, what do you feel like, man? I see, that would be too much for me. Like, all right, man, you're smaller than me, and you're just gonna pick me up and put me in my head. Like, you might just gorilla slam me. Cool.
Like, teach me what you know. I can absorb it.
I just want to feel what they feel like. I just want to feel what like high level body wrestling feels like, where it's like, oh,
show me.
This is granite. Oh, this is different.
We'll see.
Like, I felt like high level strikers before, and they don't feel like granite. Their shins feel different.
Yeah.
Their shins don't. Don't do that shit. That's not cool. Somebody let's play that game. It's called the 1-inch shin punch. I can't remember who has that, but he's a retired I think glory kickboxer. He has a 1-inch shin kick. That shit, you're not walking for like 3 days. Like, he does.
It's
that.
like a joke. It's like, come here.
Yeah,
Let's
come
play
over.
a game.
Yeah, play a game. 1-inch, like he like, you know that 1-inch punch. He does the 1-inch like leg kick.
You're like, are you ready? Poof, and you just fall to the ground.
Pretty much. It's
Yeah.
like you're in pain, and it's like fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I had somebody. They were like, oh yeah, like have you been kicked in the leg? And I was like, enough to know that it hurts, but not by a fucking professional.
Yeah.
Like someone who just kicks dudes in the legs. And this was one of those dudes who just kicks dudes in the legs. He's like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll give you 10%. My leg was sore for 2 days.
Yeah. No. Fuck
My leg
that.
was sore for 2 days.
Yeah.
Sore.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it.
Yeah. No, I believe that shit.
And I think maybe it was more like 15%. But I'm not going to hate because I know he wasn't trying to hurt me.
Right.
He was demonstrating how easily hurt I am.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Which I already knew. I knew that I was easy to hurt.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Said, fuck your
But
stupid shins.
To be confronted with the very very real situation of somebody's shin digging into the meat of your thigh for the first time is like,
Yeah. Imagine some dude's just like in the
I
street.
haven't been calf kicked.
I
I hear
want-
that's fucked up.
I don't want to know what that feels like.
I heard that's fucked up.
I'm cool with that.
I don't do kickboxing anymore, so I'm probably not going to get kicked, but that could change too.
Yeah. Fuck
I'm
that.
getting more and more interested in learning striking, but I'm not that interested in getting hit, which I know, like, to a regular person makes me sound like a pussy, but, like, I've been hit before. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, I make my money by talking. I want to be cautious about getting hit in the head.
I agree.
I want to be cautious about it. But I enjoy learning, you know?
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of value inside of striking and the way that they move and the patterns that they move in. There's a lot to learn there. So
Yeah.
I'm eager to get to more striking stuffs.
Striking's cool,
Mm-hmm.
but I just can't do it because I don't have I have the knowledge of brain damage and I don't have a head movement. I just go forward.
You're like,
It's like I just basically run into punches and like I'm just here to close you down. So you better just put me to, you better make me want to rethink what I'm doing right now. This strategy's a dumb idea.
no, we could drill like basic shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, just to do it
that'd be kind of cool
for the work.
for the work.
Yeah. So what else is going on in the world?
I'm still thinking about those things. I'm trying to think of T. Woodley, his persona now too. I'm like, what could you do
I'll beat your ass.
I'll beat your ass. He's got like Wiz Khalifa like
Wait,
rapping.
play the first section. I beat your ass.
I don't know if it's out yet. Let's see.
It is.
I know it's out, but I don't know if anybody like.
That shit's on YouTube for sure.
Alright.
Tyron. Oh, Tyron. I call him Tyrone. No disrespect, champ. I'm sorry. I'll beat your ass. He has a song called "I'll Beat Your Ass."
There we go. It's finally.
Is it a video?
T Dubbo and
All right. If this qualifies as rap, I'm rapping now. It's too easy. Yeah, I'm not impressed.
yeah,
I'm not impressed.
yeah.
Like the vibe of the voice is not. I don't like the voice. Sorry, Tyron.
It's a snippet, guys. It's the snippet. Wiz Khalifa.
That's just a snippet.
It's 1 minute and 30. After 30 seconds in, we were not about it.
I've got a target set up over there.
Rick, he's just a person. There's just a person out there. He's just popping at.
That's a little target over there. I'm gonna go check on it.
Go for it. Let's see. I will set up weird news.
Yes, set it up.
Set it up. Let's see. What are the topics we will? What did we talk about today, guys? The weird news topics. Do. He said, "I need that. I need that stabilization." All right.
Beat your ass on GP. Beat your ass on TV.
Let's see. So we can talk about.
I'll beat your ass in a street fight. I'll beat your ass in real life.
We can talk about how.
She was like Green Eggs and Ham.
Ooh.
It was the same rhyme scheme as Green Eggs and Ham.
Where was this done in Ohio?
What's cracking?
Let's see. What is this? So basically,
Show me the news.
we can go.
Show me the news.
We can go with airline passengers' ears and nose bleed after pilots forget to pressurize cabin.
Whoa.
Cape Burton woman's neck broken in a car crash caused by a fight
Fucking dark.
over breakfast sandwich.
What?
Or we can go with what was the last one I saw? Or strip club closed down after food stamps used to buy lap dances drugs.
Bam, we starting there.
And I think it's in Ohio too.
No!
Yeah.
Damn it, guys.
I thought it was. I thought it was it's
God
like Palm
damn it,
Beach Post, but it's in
guys.
Ohio. So
Sharkies.
let's see. Give me some sound. That's all it is.
Dun, 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 dun.
Can we go play it back beginning?
Oh, man. Okay, so an Ohio strip club lost its liquor license after allegedly allowing customers to use food stamps to buy lap dances, alcohol, and drugs.
This was in Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, man. They were using food stamp benefits. Man. Throughout 5 months, they did it. Oh, all right, hold on. Pause that.
What?
Throughout 5 months, they got $2,000.
Yeah.
Like $2,500.
Yeah. Heroin, cocaine.
That doesn't seem like they bought a lot of shit.
That doesn't.
Like, do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it seems like you could get somebody to do that if you coerce them.
Yeah.
If you're like, hey, I got this thing. Come on.
Yeah, like.
Come on.
Can we can we make a deal here, guy?
Come on.
Yeah.
And then every time that one person comes in, you interact with that same one person.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Come on. It's
Come on,
it's not a lot, yeah. Over a 5-month period. Like
Over 5 months, $2,000 at a strip club?
That's not a lot.
Do you know that I've dropped that in a day?
Yeah, it's not a lot of money for a strip club.
And I'm not rich, never have been.
Yes.
So that means that in 5 months, with the state's money, I can go in somewhere and like try to do some shady shit. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And convince someone it's a good idea. Because like when I saw that, I thought like, oh man, maybe this is like some cool like drug ring.
Yeah.
Like this is a thing.
Yeah.
This isn't really a thing.
No, it's
this
just-
is, you have a violation that we've probably caused. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
And I'm very pro-cop.
Yeah. I know.
But we probably caused this by preying on somebody fucking weak. We went in there and we're like, yo, can you take these benefits for these dances?
But it might be a bigger thing.
And then you go, hey, you know I can get some fucking dope?
Yeah.
After you've established this relationship with this person.
Yeah.
Hey, you know I can get some of this? Or I can get some of that? And then a whole business gets shut down.
Mm-hmm. This is the second
Because of this interaction. So it's kind of fucked up.
This is the second one too in Dayton that has happened too. That got shut down.
Yeah, if it's because the same cop is having the same fucking tactics.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going in there.
Yeah.
The harem.
Out here shutting down strip
I
clubs.
don't think they're shutting down. I think they lose it.
You think there aren't? Yeah, there's people in there that'll make bad decisions.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's where
like,
it starts. That's where it starts.
like that's like shooting fish in a barrel, man.
The strip club is where it starts.
Challenge yourself,
Strip club.
officer, whoever the fuck.
Let's see.
Challenge yourself. I think you're not trying hard enough.
So what do you want? Nosebleeds and ear bleeds or car fight?
Car fight.
Let's see.
We're going lowbrow.
So spat over sandwich kills a dog and leaves a woman with a broken neck and head injury. So let's read this. Couples argument over for Angelique Swan. Hold on, how old are you? What, Angelique, was that white, black? Swan, it sounds very black.
No. This is Sydney, New South Wales.
Oh, okay. So I guess you're
This is in Australia.
Next
So
up
these
is-
are white people.
I was thrown into the wheelchair from there, bounced into the house, and that's when I landed onto the ground, and I knew it was a serious accident because I couldn't lift my head or move anything. So I sprawled on the ground. She thought only for trying to reassure her daughter. I was just hollering to my daughter from my broken neck perspective, telling her, Mommy's going to be okay. Collision happened after the couples of the car started fighting over ordering the wrong breakfast sandwich at Tim Hortons.
As I would too.
She suffered a brain injury that's affected every aspect of her life. Deal with personal changes, grieve a loss of an old me, and kind of work at accepting the new person. Nausea, dizziness, and lack of focus related to the injury. Mackenzie, 25,
boyfriend.
pled guilty of the dangerous driving caused bodily harm and leaving the scene of an accident. He was sentenced this week to a 5 months and 3-week jail sentence, along with 1 year probation, 2-year driving ban. That's all you get?
I mean, you were in a car accident, essentially.
Essentially.
Like, essentially, you were in a car accident. Most people that get into car accidents that I know of don't go to jail. Especially no one was killed.
Well, this is what's fucked up about it, is that apparently the daughter thinks it's her fault that her mom got hit by the car.
Maybe it is.
Because she saw the car and tried to get her mom to move out of the way. Like, Mom, come on, move. And then, that's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
That's a fucked way to live your life.
It's like, I should have saved you, Mommy. No, don't worry. It's not your job to save your mommy.
Yeah.
It's your mommy's job
To be alert.
so that she can actually protect you
Yes.
and throw you into dangerous situations that are, like, responsible.
Mm-hmm.
That's her job. You don't have to protect Mommy. That's stupid. Don't worry.
Last one is...
I'll beat your ass.
Beat your ass. Airline passengers' ears and nose bleed after pilots forget to pressurize cabin. You may want to
So
skip...
how do you forget to do this? I didn't know that you have to flick a switch.
I think you do. Traveling from Mumbai to... Alright, some third world place, I don't even know.
Mumbai. It's India.
India. There you go.
Damn.
Damn.
So disrespectful.
Man, she knows. Had to return to Mumbai for an emergency landing.
You're like, you don't have to know where it is to be inside it.
Yeah, no. You don't have to be. You have no reason to be. Don't know shit about shit, but hey, man, I've been there.
Okay, tell the story.
The pilots probably forgot to flick the switch that stabilizes the cabin pressure and resulted in multiple passengers bleeding from their ears and nose. Is there a video? There is a video.
Did they start screaming and shit? Yeah,
Let's see.
panic. One would think there'd be some fucking panic if everyone starts bleeding and shit from the nose like a fucking horror movie. Like, can you imagine if everyone's just like, ah!
They all seem pretty calm though. You don't hear any screams.
The situation's probably been explained by now.
Yeah.
They all have the mask down and shit. They probably were like, hey, we made this following mistake.
I don't see any blood though. It's just
I wanted to see some like
blood.
28 days later type shit. Like
yeah, some blood.
people bleeding and screaming. And
Yeah. I guess so, but I guess I didn't get to see it. Damn.
Those organized Indians. Good for you today. Good for you. Good for fucking you.
Yeah. So the airline released a
Don't fly Jet Airways.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't fuck with Jet.
The airline released a Saturday statement saying 5 passengers were referred to the hospital for additional medical checkup. It appears no one was seriously injured. It's fully cooperating with an ongoing investigation carried out by...
Man, my nose would be bleeding like a motherfucker. I would be like, oh, man. I would punch myself in the nose.
I know you would. I'd be like, Anthony.
I would not.
Punch me. I'll punch you.
Like, all right, 1, 2, 3, go.
God damn it. You broke it. You didn't even start bleeding. Fuck.
I fucking broke it.
It's like, fuck.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Nah, but that's...
You chipped all my teeth.
It's like, fuck, man.
I'm sorry, bro.
Why'd you hit me in the eye? Let's see. That's about it. There's a murdered man's body found after tree. Unusual for the area grew from the seed in his stomach, but that's not that interesting. Because he's been dead. He's been dead. He's been dead for a long
old
time.
News.
He's like 1947. He's been dead. Or 1974. He's been dead for a couple decades, but there's a seed that grew out of his chest.
Into a tree?
Into a tree.
And he's just laying there?
Well, yeah, he's just dead.
Is there a picture?
There's no picture.
Oh, what the fuck?
I told you, it's just... Yeah, they just excavated him. There's
Dude, if they're gonna tell you that story,
you can see his underwear though.
Why are they showing me his underwear?
That's like
when they can show me his fucking body.
Well, that's his body. That's the rest of his body. That's what I'm saying. Like he's been there for a while.
And so they just took all the little pieces away.
They took his whole skeleton and remade it.
That's neat.
Yeah, but
she's pretty.
Yeah, she is. And then. But that's
I need a girlfriend. I'm like, she's pretty.
Yeah, that's about it. There's nothing else really exciting going on. Let's see if there's anything UFC related coming up. I don't think so. I think Conor McGregor is the next one.
Yeah, why? Like, they're not gonna dilute anything. You know what I'm saying?
That's but so only things that are exciting that is going on that we might be able to watch. Maybe the day before Friday. What is that? No, I won't be there for that. Damn it! I was gonna be here for that, but I'm not. Wait, actually, I am. Wait, it says next week, right? The fight, UFC 229.
I don't know.
Let's see.
What day is it?
I don't know.
I'm on to days of the week. I don't know what month. You know.
229.
I don't know what like the date is. I know that today is Sunday, and that means certain things, and that tomorrow is Monday, and then that means certain things.
Yes, that's the 6th. So yeah, I won't be here for that. So I said what we could have done was watch Quintet day before, but now, or I think it's either day before or day after, but I won't be there for that.
Okay, respect.
Yeah, but yeah, so that next event is Khabib, and it's the 6th. Then after that, it's Ozdemir versus Anthony Smith.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, nobody cares about them. But then you got Artem Lobo back.
Yeah. I mean, the best thing that Artem ever did was get slapped by Khabib.
That's pretty much it. But that November 3rd card, woo! I'm excited for that in New York. That's gonna be spooky. It's called all the middleweights in the fucking world in there. And then for whatever reason, Dustin Poirier and Nate Diaz are on the card as the main event still.
Cool.
But I want to see Chris Weidman versus Luke Rockhold. Dose.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Derek Brunson versus the Style Bender.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be super good.
And then like what is his name? Tony what's his name? Tony Ferguson on the cheap. Lando Vantano.
Lando Vantano.
Yeah, Vantana. He's like.
Oh yeah.
He's like Tony.
Venata.
Venata. He's like.
Yeah.
He's like Tony Ferguson on the cheap.
How dare you?
It's true. Like, have you ever seen them? Have you seen them both fight each other? They both started spinning. It was probably the most interesting thing in the world. It's like two tops moving, just throwing shit. He started fucking him up with his awkward movement too. So I'm awkward too, man. Just not.
I'm awkward. I'm awkward.
I'm not. I'm just awkward. But I don't wear goofy glasses. That's
How
all.
awkward are you right now?
Yeah. And Yoel Romero versus wait, that's not going on still. I don't think. No, that shouldn't be happening. That's not happening anymore.
Like these are lies. These are lies.
But and then you can watch Jacare just strangle David Branch for fun.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
That's how you feel?
Just it's not the first name though.
We're not related.
Yeah, you're not related, so that's all that matters.
We just do the exact same things.
So you don't support the people with your last name, but you do support people with your first name. It's different because you don't want anybody, you don't want their fucking shitty genes in your blood in your fucking pool. So like that's why you're like, nah, you're not related to me, dog.
No, I go by first name.
First name's where it's at.
That's my family.
Yeah, there you go.
Anthony.
Darren.
Episode 101.
Yes.
Cruella's Revenge.
Cruella's Revenge.
I'm ridiculous. Goodbye, Internet. We fucking love you. XOXO.